Alright, here we go. So, this is what it looks like to not know how Crystron works. Now, it's the funniest shit ever, but this is what it looks like to not know how Crystron works. So, I'm going to activate title right here, and I am going to send the Thruster Vine. Now, he ashes this effect to actually add a card, which is fine. You're stopping an ad. It's fine. We're going to activate Foolish Burial. We're going to send Water Enchantress. We're going to go Rite of Ares Mirror right here. And I'm going to activate the Thruster Burn right here to grab the Sulfoneer. Now, I want to 100%, I want to grab Sulfoneer right here, particularly because I know that if he can stop the monster that I'm going to put out, causes a lot of problems for me. The Sulfador, I believe, if he can stop it, causes a lot of problems for me with follow-up, because he's already showing that he can interrupt with the Ash Blossom. So just the Ash Blossom tells me that not necessarily competent, but he has something, and he hasn't quit yet. So so we're gonna pop this card right here, the Sulfoneer. We're gonna pop this to summon out our Sulfador right here. Right now, Sulfador is going to send 2 cards to the graveyard. Now at this point, if he were to stop this, basically I could stop him trying to stop it with the Wandering Griffin Rider. So if he tries to imperm, I can stop it. If he effect veilers after an imperm, or imperms or effect veilers then imperms, can't really do anything about that, right? So it's just trying to bait out his negates, see what he has. He doesn't interrupt it right here, and so we're going to go Smiger, grab the Inclusion. Inclusion is going to activate to grab Thruster Burn. Now right here he's going to start activating Fire King effects, and this is where this card is going to come into effect, because I know that if I normal this out, it doesn't get the effect. He's showing me that he has hand traps and that he's holding them to do shit. He's been holding on to this to do this effect, right? So he's showing me that he wants to do stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and activate this to just negate this card right here, because I just don't want it to go onto the field, that's all. So he then summons this monster out right here, pops another card from his deck. That's going to summon out this card right here. And I just put it back into his hand. So now all he has now is just this one. And my goal is to eventually absorb that card with Cyber Dragon Infinity. So he won't even be able to get whatever effect this does have. He won't be able to like utilize it whatsoever, even though it's already gone off, right? So we're going to special summon out with this card the Thristeros, or Thristeros. The reason it's important to special summon is because I did activate Rite of Ares Mirror this turn, which means that normal summon monsters won't be able to get their effects off. So only special summon monsters. So this card, if I would have normal summoned this, which is what I normally would do, since I special summoned it using this card's effect, when he goes into Nibiru the Primal Being, I can actually chain this now because it was special summoned, so its effects are still live. Summon out the Sulfoneer right here, and then go into Samurai Destroyer. So now when he wipes my field, I got this massive fucking token. This massive fucking token that he's not going to be able to fucking clear. I can guarantee he's not going to be able to clear this shit. And you'll see why. So, Thristeros is going to come back to the field. I'm going to pop. I need to actually do this in layers because, of course, otherwise I won't be able to explain what's about to happen or what's supposed to happen. So, of course, When he sees this, he sees that I'm still playing through this shit, still going to be able to do the same fucking combo that I was doing anyways before he just dropped that Nibiru on me. Now I grab Elgato. Of course, Elgato is going to trigger to grab me the cluster. So now I have cluster in my hand, which is what I was going to grab anyways. I can then trigger the Tristeros right here to pop the Elgato. Once I do that, I can basically target. He quit. He quit before I could do it. But I was going to target the. I don't even know. I don't even think I could see it. But I was going to target 2 monsters specifically and then bring back Tristeros. So Tristeros would have come back giving me a special summon on his turn. Or actually, I wasn't going to use it for that. I was actually going to use Tristeros when it came back to actually go into a rank 7 using the level 5 that was on the field, which would have been a spell and trap negate. Then there's 2 different monsters that I was going to summon onto the field. So let me see if I can showcase this. Where's it at? So yeah, edit deck right here. All right. So this would have been the goal. So summon back this. So Xtreme would have been one of the cards I would have brought out. From the pop effect. So Xtreme would have been one, and then the other one would have been, where is it at? This card right here, Ryan. So Xtreme and Ryan. Now the way Xtreme and Ryan would work is I would summon out Xtreme and Ryan and then Tristeros. What would happen is or possibly even leave this banished. More than likely, I would have left this banished. So I would have summoned out Ryan and the Xtreme. Once I summon out Xtreme, what happens is, and the reason I say I would leave this banished, because I would have had the ability to special summon something. I would have more than likely put one of these level 5s on the field. And then because I hadn't used this card's effect, so I would have more than likely put this onto the field and then use this card's effect in the graveyard to actually pop this card to summon this onto the field. So then I would have had these 2 level 5s go into Nova, then go into Infinity. So now there's my Omni Negate, right? I absorb his token that he just gave me, so now he has no monsters on the field. I have an Omni Negate, and then on his turn, as soon as his main phase comes up, I activate this card to banish the level 5. So this plus this both get banished. Once this is banished, this card becomes live. So now I banish this to become a level 7 interruption on his turn. So the FA Don Dragster. So now I have a spell and trap negate, have an Omni negate, and then what do I do with Ryan? Ryan is a level 3 right here, right? What I can then do is unbanish. So you take one of your banished non-tuners and special summon it, and then immediately resolve with that one. So then I can go into another special summoned machine. So what machines do I have? Let's see. Special summon machine. Level 3 plus a level 5, so it'll be a level 8. Oh, what am I doing? I'm reading this wrong. Synchro. Machine synchro using monsters. So I wouldn't have went into a damn thing. Yeah, I wouldn't have went into a damn thing because I don't have a machine synchro. So yeah. So Ryan wouldn't have done a damn thing. Well, technically I could have. Still could have used Ryan's effect to bring back a level 3. So a 3 and 3. I mean, it would put it back on the field, but it wouldn't actually go into anything. So, yeah. So, yeah. Actually, this card was banished. So, I would have been able to. So, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I would have been able to. So, 3 is Ryan right here. So yeah, Ryan would have unbanished this card right here, the Prestortle, and then went into the Excel sync run. And then once I get the negate with this, I can go into a level 10 synchro, which would then be this card, the Changing. So I would have been able to still do my synchro. I mean, that would have been my only play I would have been able to make. So it would have worked. Yeah. So my opponent was cooked because I was about to go into Changing and wouldn't even have known it until I did it. So yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And I know I'm kind of confused right now, but hey, listen, I'm fucking sleepy and I just cooked this bitch. So catch y'all on the next one.